As you know, the visa bulletin comes out every month, but guess what? It's really slow and really backlogged. But there is a little trick and a way where we can speed up the movement of the visa bulletin. You want to know what this trick is? Well, watch this video and I'll tell you more. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Immigration Channel. This is where we explain complex immigration matters with short, simple videos. We make immigration easy. And in this video, I'll give you some important tips and a trick how you can speed up the movement of the visa bulletin with a simple trick that we call the EB-3 downgrade. This is a process where you change the category where you currently are in the visa bulletin to see if you can move to a faster category. This is mostly possible in employment-based visa categories, and I'll tell you exactly how to do it, all the steps. So make sure you watch this video all the way until the end so you don't miss all the steps and understand exactly how you can also move your employment visa category to a category that is much faster in the next visa bulletin. This is specifically will be very helpful for applicants from India, China, and many other countries that might be backlogged in a certain visa category. But before we do that, if you are here for the first time, please do me a huge favor and subscribe to our channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos, and also give us a big like so YouTube will be able to show this video to more people just like you. As always, if you need help with your immigration matters, all you have to do is send me a text right here, 619-483-4549, and we'll be able to help you. Also, you can go to www.immigrationasap.com, leave your information there, and one of our team members will contact you ASAP. So now let's dive into the video and talk about how you can actually speed up the movement of the visa bulletin by doing this one trick. We call this the visa downgrade. In this case, I'll show you how you can downgrade to the EB-3 category. So as you know, and you've seen my videos on the visa bulletin every single month, you can see that some categories are very slow. For example, since January of 2024, you've seen that the EB-2 category has been specifically slow for countries like India, China, and the Philippines. And in those cases, the EB-3 category was much faster. So there is a process where you can actually downgrade your EB-2 category to the EB-3 by filing a second I-140 application. By doing that, you can show USCIS that yes, you are designated to be under the EB-2 category originally, but now you still qualify also to downgrade your petition to the EB-3 category by filing a second I-140, and I'll tell you exactly how to do it and why it could be so beneficial to some of you that in your preference categories, you're still behind on EB-2, but it could be current or very fast under the EB-3 category. So how do we do this? How do we file a second I-140 form to downgrade your case to the EB-3? Now remember, this whole process is an exception to the general rule that the original labor certification that you used to file your original I-140, as you know, when you file for perm labor certification, you need first to get this perm approved, and the perm application is usually good for 6 months. During this 6 months, an applicant usually must file the I-140 petition in the category that they've chosen to file the perm. But under this downgrade exception, you can still file your second I-140 to downgrade your classification even after the 180 days that your original perm labor certification was pending. Remember, you don't need a second perm application to be able to go through this process of downgrade. Why is this important? Because if you are able to actually downgrade and you check all the boxes to see that it actually makes sense for you, that could be a very valuable time save for you to do that. Because in this case, you will be able to get your same green card by filing under a different category, which is much faster. So what are the steps in this process? Step number one. Step number one, you need to confirm that the beneficiary actually qualifies for the downgrade. For example, if you filed your original case as a national interest waiver application, also under the EB-2, you're not going to qualify for the downgrade because the national interest waiver EB-2 category is very much different than the EB-3. Nothing is in common there, and it's a different category, so that won't qualify. If you filed on the national interest waiver, you have to wait for your priority date to become current. Number two, you should not request from USCIS to cancel or revoke the first I-140 that is currently pending for you. Remember, that I-140 will stay there, will wait until the processing time will take place for this petition. In the meantime, you will continue with EB-3 because that's your point here, to downgrade to the EB-3 so you can get to the adjustment of status much faster. Number three, this new petition that you're filing, this new I-140, should be treated as a new petition. It's not canceling the other petition. It is going to work parallel. And the idea here is we're doing this downgrade. It's almost like a little loophole to speed up your processing under the visa bulletin. Number four, when you file this case with USCIS, sure to indicate on the cover sheet you're filing a subsequent petition, and this is a petition not replacing the original EB-2 that you filed. Remember, we're going through the process of a downgrade with the purpose of speed up your green card application. And finally, provide a copy of your previously approved Form I-140, including of a copy of your perm labor certification, so they can see what was the basis of your original filing. So remember, if you are filing this with your attorney or if you're doing this on your own, remember this downgrade procedure is essentially filing a new Form I-140, a new petition, so you can take advantage of the EB-3 priority date. This will help you speed up the processing of the case if you qualify. I know it's somehow confusing, but it does work if you do it properly. This will save you valuable time to process your application much faster, specifically if you're waiting for priority dates to become current on EB-2. Right now, it's definitely taking longer, and it looks like EB-3 will be progressing even faster as we move through March and April. So hopefully the information in this video has been helpful. Again, this isn't a way to speed up the processing of the visa bulletin by downgrading your petition from EB-2 to EB-3 and filing a new Form I-140 to take place over your previously filed I-140. Again, this is an interesting process. It is somehow confusing both to applicants and to USCIS officers. That's why it's very properly mark your application as a new filing and your case will be successful. Once again, if you need help to downgrade your petitions, try to speed up the processing of your case, send me a text 619-483-4549 or go to www.immigrationasap.com. Leave your information there and we'll help you process your cases as well. As always, if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below and I'll see you in our next video. Thanks for watching.